this is a flip through of a journal that I made. This was my first handmade journal. It's basically made of leftover pages of notebooks and gift bags. The cover is actually made of a cardboard gift bag that I like the design, so I saved it. So, starting with the first page, I'm not really a quotes person, but sometimes I find quotes that I like and I write them down. And I also like put receipts from places where I go. This is from a movie ticket. This is a piece of a gift bag, and I like the design, so I cut it off and I added it in the journal. I started this journal in July 30th, 2016. And I actually didn't journal much when I first started this notebook because I didn't really like this journal. I thought it was very trashy. So it jumps to August 3rd, 2016. And then it jumps to October 20th, 2016. And then I didn't journal again until May 21st, 2017. I really didn't like this journal for some reason. But then I found out about junk journals and I realized that this journal was basically a junk journal. And I liked the idea of it, so I started loving this notebook. Yeah, there are drawings and stickers and receipts. And I also talked a lot about journaling in this journal. Here's a letter of a friend, and I started talking a lot about journaling and going back into it. There are some old drawings, and there's a lot of writing in this journal and letters from friends. Sometimes I try to be artsy, but I'm not really that artsy. And a lot of writing. There's a lot of writing in here. Back when I was journaling with this notebook, I didn't have a bullet journal, so sometimes I would write to-do lists, like random to-do lists. Oh my god, here I have like a huge rant. And I don't really like to rant on my journals because I like my journals to be a fun, happy place. So I just wrote over what I wrote and I pasted pictures of celebrities that I like. And I wrote a lot about journaling. And oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of writing and quotes and weird images. And I also try to draw manga in here, and I don't know, I think I failed. So yeah, there's a lot of writing and drawings, and let's see what else. There's a lot of reminders also. I also back when I was journaling here, I didn't have a dream journal. Like the only journal that I was using was this notebook. So I would basically, I don't even know what I said. I would basically write anything in this journal. It was a complete mess. But I like it. So yeah, there are weird drawings and stuff. A drawing of a Ouija board. More manga. I would say anime, but anime is like, I don't know, the TV shows and the movies. This is a list. I also started writing more about lists in this journal because when I first started journaling, I would only like write about my day or I would write stories, but never like lists. I wrote a lot about journaling. So obsessed with journaling that I write about journaling. More drawings and magazine stuff. Sometimes I would write something that I didn't like, and I would just paste magazine stuff over it. Some years ago, um, I would have ripped out the pages, but now I don't really like to do that. So I just paste stuff. Yep. More drawings and artsy stuff. Well, I try to be artsy. I often refer to this journal as like a place to, I don't know, experiment a little bit with the journaling thing. I don't know. Like when I started this journal, I was going back into journaling and I didn't really know what to talk about. I didn't know what to do with this thing, and I tried to be organized, but then it just became a mess. So I just referred to this journal as the place where I put anything, just like literally anything. Important stuff or irrelevant stuff, it didn't matter. I would just write freely, and it really helped me go back into journaling, because I was first like worrying about writing irrelevant stuff, because if I did that, then I would feel like the journal wasn't worth keeping. So I would destroy it, because I destroyed a lot of my journals. It's a long story for another time. More letters. This is a letter. I also journal a lot in this notebook when I was bored in class, so there are weird drawings and silly stuff. I also practice handwriting, and yeah, I don't know. Some weird stuff. DIY stuff. Ideas for shop. Can I just say that I hated the decorations that I added to the pages? Because before, like these decorations that you see by the sides, I did them when I made the journal. Like they were already there and I hated them so much. I regretted so much just adding those dumb decorations that I didn't like. There's a list of songs and more writing. Let's talk about food. Of course, I love food. Oh my god, here's like a list of, well, just ideas for meals, because I was like, I can't afford a lot of stuff, so I had to plan my meals. The sound of the pages is just such a mess. Yeah, this journal it was an experiment. It was like a first try at making a notebook. It's a special feature of this journal. The fact that I made it and I didn't really know how to do a notebook. Just the sound. Sometimes I feel like this journal is incomplete. Like I already told myself that I finished it, but sometimes I just like add the messages or stuff like that. Yep. I don't know what else to say. We're almost at the end. This journal, you see? I wrote a lot about journaling. I don't know why. Maybe I just love it. I love journaling. What can I say? I just don't know if it's weird to like write about journaling in a journal. Does anyone else do that? We're very close to the end. There's nothing special there. I think there's a list of the stuff that I wanted to do for my 18th birthday, which was last September. I think it's in the last page. Oh yeah, this is the list, and this is the last page. July 31st, 2017, and that's pretty much the whole journal. So yeah, that was my journal that I started last year, and if you want me to do any more flip throughs of another journal, I can do that, so just write it in the comments and you can subscribe for more. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Bye bye.